Just checking in, getting ready for our Small Biz Live today. It's going to be with the School of Rock, South Bay, and we're just going to check and see how Ryan is doing with his connectivity so that we can be ready at 10 a.m. in about 10 minutes to have a great interview. I'm super excited about it. So we're just going to wait for Ryan from the School of Rock and just do a quick check on connectivity. I always like to have a little practice before we do it live, just in case there's a problem. So Ryan is at the School of Rock right now, and I'm live on the NRBBA Instagram, and we're alerting people to our event, our next interview, which is going to be with Ryan Schiff, School of Rock, South Bay. Woo! So Ryan is... There he is. All right, hang on, Ryan. I'm going to invite you to join me. We'll do a quick little practice. And then we'll get off and then get back on at 10 a.m. And it looks like Ryan's getting ready to join us. Connecting. Yeah, it's a little bit of a problem if we don't have good connectivity. This whole program really is dependent on the internet and Wi-Fi and connectivity. Nope, didn't work out. All right, let me try it again. There it is. Hey.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can, and I can see you and everything.
All right, awesome. Great. Yeah, sorry. So we're in the middle of a big renovation, so I don't think we have Wi-Fi, but I think my connection is strong enough to get this interview going.
All right,
yeah.
Great. So it's pausing a little bit. I don't know if you can see that or not, but in the past, whenever I've had interviews that pause, like right now you're on pause to me, your video is going still. Just kind of keep talking and keep going because it's hard to tell if it's you or if it's me. So just kind of keep going.
Okay.
Don't worry about it pausing.
All right. I'm afraid that it's just gonna be pausing the whole time. If you give me a minute, I might be able to connect to Wi-Fi.
Okay. Yeah, well, we're going to get off anyways right now, and we'll get back on at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Or do you want to try it right now?
Well, I think I'm not. So should I disconnect and reconnect?
Why don't you try to connect to the Wi-Fi? Yeah, do that. I'll just stay on.
Okay.
We can chop this part off of the interview.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right, great.
I'll
see you in a minute.
And I'll just talk to myself and then get back on when you get the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Maybe. Okay.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks.
Cool.
Bye.
Okay, so we're just gonna roll right into our interview. Ryan is working on his connectivity, I love these interviews because I'm learning so much about our amazing North Redondo Beach businesses. And I'm sure, like me, you've driven by the School of Rock a lot of times and just always kind of wondered, like, what is that? I mean, I guessed it was music lessons, but it's so much more. And just talking to Ryan for a few minutes before the interview, I heard a lot about what the School of Rock is and how it's so different from um, regular music lessons. And my nephew in Vermont, I remember many, many years ago, was involved with the School of Rock, and I didn't really quite understand what it was. I think I just thought of it from the movie, basically. Um, but they really make a big difference in the lives of the students because they also work with them on performance. So it's not just about learning an instrument, it's actually about becoming part of a band and performing live in front of people. So I think it's really pretty interesting because they here, let me see if I can get Ryan. No, not back on yet. So Ryan and his business partners have actually just recently purchased the School of Rock. The School of Rock in Redondo is called the South Bay School of Rock, and it's on Artesia Boulevard. And it's been open for quite a few years. I did not realize there was a change in ownership, but I think that is a real benefit to the students because they're putting a lot more focus on the performance side of the School of Rock. So I don't want to give up all the goodies, but they're also doing an extensive renovation right now, which is why the Wi-Fi is kind of questionable, but Ryan's working on that right now. So, and he'll give us a tour, a quick little tour of the renovation and what they're doing. So that's what I think is fun about these interviews is that even when we're safer at home, I can stay at home and, the business owners are in their business and they can show us what's going on just in case we haven't had the opportunity to stop by and, have outdoor dining at some of the outdoor dining restaurants we've been to. We've been with Barsha. We were at George's Lounge last week. We've been to Brogino's, the World Cafe. So there's some great outdoor dining along Artesia Boulevard and Aviation Boulevard right now. And I think we're all hoping that we'll be able to keep that after things go back to a little bit normal where we can go back inside safely. We all just enjoy that outdoor dining experience. And so many of the restaurants have done just an amazing job with getting, tents and things like that. I saw Brogino's now has a tent in anticipation of, some cooler weather coming and possibly some wet weather coming. So everyone is really planning for, having that outdoor dining experience for a while. So, but I have not had the opportunity to actually be at each establishment. So it's super fun to do the interview and have our guests show their dining experience. So typically we have our Small Biz Live at 10 a.m. on Saturday, and hopefully we'll be getting ready to start this one live soon. Okay, let's see. Ryan is connecting. Yay! Hey, Ryan.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, good. Are you on the Wi-Fi now?
I don't think so. I don't think I was able to do it. So, like I said, we're in the middle of a renovation, and this is what our Wi-Fi situation looks like. So I tried to do like a MacGyver, and it did not work. It looked like it was connecting for a second. Hopefully, fingers crossed,
Yep.
the connection